Muito bem, cá estamos nós para mais uma live de Genshin Impact, dessa vez dia 3 de retorno. Bora! Muito bem, agora sim. E eu parei no último save point, em que eu particularmente nem lembro mais onde é que eu tô. Começando pelo R1 aqui. Tem recompensa de retorno, dia 3. Dia 3. Tem os desejos de retorno ainda pra fazer. Bastante coisa. São 10 dias pra cumprir 4. Tá bom, nessa média eu consigo. Ainda é possível. Locais de reunião ainda falta só um. Eu achei que ficou pouca coisa realmente. O caminho de retorno ele não... Pouca coisa. Enfim. Hoje a brincadeira vai ser um pouco diferente. A minha ideia vai ser trocar o time primeiramente, né? Vamos pro time de batalha, propriamente dito, dessa vez. Cara, esse time aqui tava muito bom de jogar a última vez. Tava me divertindo bastante com eu e Mia. Esse também era bom. Algum fish na rida. Esse aqui era pro deserto. Colocou Shogun. E meu óculos sujo, né, cara? Aí fica mais difícil. Essa é a imagem que eles trocaram aqui com o fundo do lugar e os personagens não na mesma posição, né? Ficou muito bom isso. Ficou muito bonito. Vê como fazia tempo que eu não jogava. Muito bem. Tá limpo o suficiente agora. A gente pode começar pelo básico aqui. Começar por aqui, aí vamos dar uma limpada aqui. Eu vi que tem coisa também. Remail. Dia 3 e 4, mais 400. Dia que eu for dar uns tirinhos vai tá bom. Nossa. Será que vai somar os 4 que eu tinha também? Meu Deus do céu. Vai ficar bala, hein? Vai ficar legal, vai ficar legal. Ah, ainda tem isso, né? Minhas diárias são aqui agora. Meu Deus. Tá, né? Ainda bem que eu já abri os teleportes. Os 3 estão aqui. Nessa ilha. Deixa eu ver em Nazuma primeiro. Sim, ele vai dando essas travadinhas. É assim mesmo. PS4 Fat chora. Tem mais nenhum perto de algum teleporte, cara. Aqui tem um. Relativamente próximo. Ah, esse aqui. Sem dúvida. O único lamento aqui é ter perdido a Furina. Aí o Arconte. Eita.
Allow me! By royal decree, there is no escape!
Ah, que maldade. Por que vezes 2? Tinha que ser vezes... Ah, ele tá gastando as duas ao mesmo tempo, cara. Não curti, não curti, não curti. Ele sobrepôs ali. Vou pegar o próximo aqui. Era pra estar com 6, eu vou ficar só com 4. Ah, não curti. Não é cumulativo. Triste.
I see everything. Rest and read it. Odds revealed by
Illusion shattered!
The more, the merrier.
Midnight.
Just once.
Será que ele vai me dar 6? É, eu tô gastando as 4 primeiro. Caraca, velho. 6 dobrado. Ele não gastou nenhuma! Aí sim dei valor, hein? Agora eu dei valor. Que isso, meu? Nessas horas eu queria cut, hein?
Another
Wait
test
until
subject.
hands. Hold the line. By royal decree.
There is no escape!
Picked the wrong test subject.
I see everything. Shadow Raven.
Shine down!
O cara me acertou igual, velho. Como assim, meu querido? Muito bom. Caraca, aí ó, eu achei que os caras não tinham pensado nisso, eles pensaram nisso. Eu tô realmente impressionado.
Odds revealed by sete.
There is no escape!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Committed to memory.
agora sim. Caraca, 3 com 4. Deu 7. Maluco, é muita coisa. É muita coisa. Agora tá muito longe. Vou pegar outro que seja mais perto. Cadê? 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 Não tá pra cá, tá aqui. Aqui no deserto. Vamos lá. Podia pegar uma em Fontaine pra ver. Seria bom também, né? Seria bacana de mostrar. Fontaine. Pra baixo? Não, é pra baixo e pra cá. Oh, pera aí.
Pay your dues.
By royal decree, shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Killjoys.
Illusion shattered. Ha, ha.
I see through you.
Hey! Allow me!
Looks like I went too far.
I see everything! Oz, reveal thyself!
There is no escape.
Hey! Rest and rebuild!
By royal decree, shine down. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
I see everything! Oz, reveal thyself!
Happy to oblige.
New punching bag.
By royal decree, illusion shattered. Finally, some target practice.
Everyone hold hands!
Stretch your wings and
I
raise a
summon
star.
thee!
As you wish, maid.
Goodbye, but we'll meet again.
Próxima parada. Fontaine. Diárias. Primeira vez diárias em Fontaine. E o destino... Ah. Muito bem. Vou pegar o segundo. Eu não upei nada. Eu tô tão atrasado no jogo que eu nem sei pra onde é que eu tava indo antes de parar de jogar a última vez. Eu não faço ideia do que eu tava upando. Acho que era ali Neste. Aí tem um baú. Pelos mensageiros.
I see through
Oz
you!
reveals that.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
I run! This
Shield to the bone. Disgusting.
I see everything. Hold the line. By royal decree.
Shine down. Ha, ha. Take them. I have no need.
Mais fatuí safado ali no fundo, mas a gente não vai pegar eles agora. Ai, meu olho.
Illusion shattered. Ha! There is no escape. Ha!
Como é que ficou isso aqui? Tá longeão agora. Última. Diária. Mais próximo é esse daqui. Simbora. ali. Como em seu ambiente natural. Tá, já sei. Preciso daquele lá. Certeza que é isso aqui. Agora, por onde é que eu ataco? Deve ser desse lado. Ué. Acertar aquela parte de cima. De novo. Não aconteceu nada, bicho. E agora? Ou será que eu tenho que bater com o mesmo tipo e eu tô batendo com o tipo errado? Não tô vendo nenhuma dessa amarela por aqui. Deve ser bater com o mesmo tipo, né? Eu tô batendo com o inverso. Vamos dar uma olhada por aqui primeiro. Nossa, tem que vir daqui, talvez. Apareceu um. Nem ideia. Nem ideia. Tem um baú. Ó, aqui tem outra. Ah, lá tem uma. Vamos tirar a dúvida. Nada aconteceu. Ah, é o oposto, eu tenho certeza. trocar de bicho. Enfim, vamos dando sequência. Vamos pra cá. Nosso objetivo hoje é avançar um pouquinho a história agora. Eu tava na 4.0. Tem que chegar na 4.2 antes da atualização. Pelo menos é a ideia, né? Chegar mais perto possível da 4.2. Absos, que a gente tá ligado.
Thank you for complete.
Today's commission, né? Yeah.
Astra.
Os 10 minerais, fechamos a diária. Achei pouquinha coisa que dá no fim. Eu sei que tem coisa disponível ali, mas eu vou pra missão. Uma festa do chá complicada. Capítulo 4, ato 3. Ladrão esquecido. Vamos ver se tem coisa que seja com tempo. Ó, 5 dias. O que é isso aqui? Uma caixa de presente requintada. 5 dias. Bom, não porque interessa.
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction. Breathtaking.
Eu podia ter usado o teleporte. Podia.
Let's move out.
Mas meio que agora já não faz diferença. Bem.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
Se a gente quiser descansar, teria escolhido um lugar com uma vista melhor.
Come on, this place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
A verdade.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it. Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
bem.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social no! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all!
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourillet wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Nourillet? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourillet in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Muy bien.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Vambora! Ah! Charlotte está ocupada. Então vamos para outra missão. O retorno da Aninha Dourada. Muito bem.
Let's move out.
Ah, é lá embaixo.
Hey! Isn't that Charlotte?
Vamos descer pra ver. Dar banho nela.
I see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body double. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
Couldn't agree more. As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one. Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, whom should I interview next? Huh? Hey! What a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here. Perfect timing. So, the Phantom Weasel's latest warning
Eu
letter.
te falei em timing perfeito. Doninha Fantasma.
This is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Yes, this case is from a decade ago. I guess you wouldn't know about it. Well, not to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this. 10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine. Known only as the Weasel, nobody knew his true identity, and the authorities never managed to catch him.
Wow, cool! He sounds like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels.
Precisely. Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our Weasel targeted whatever people held dear, and no one was safe from his predations. He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday. I know, the phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay the poor, but this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders for his public reputation. Every man and his dog wanted to see him behind bars.
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years ago. A magician named Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all. Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters and pasted it on the gate of the Opera Epiclese for all to see. I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
Bah, li tudo. LHJAA. Parece teste de visão, bicho.
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see. 3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the Opera House, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance. What once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he reemerged now? And what does he want? I sense an epic scoop, and I'm going for it.
Uh-oh. If this thief will steal anything that other people value, does that mean even we? Really? Oh, let him try. In fact, Paimon's gonna eat all her snacks right now. Let's see what he can do about that.
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about the Phantom Weasel's reappearance. Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It does feel like something is missing, though. Something exclusive. Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel. Is that who I think it is?
Lenny!
Magic, magician, Caesar! The Phantom Weasel! That's it! Let's go interview Lenny! You see, the original Phantom Thief Caesar was a magician too! And what do Phantom Thieves and magicians have in common? They both have an air of mystery about them. Perhaps there's a connection there.
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that?
Oh, relax! My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning. Let's go! No time for delay!
Ta-da!
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh,
Cause of magic.
come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Really?
No.
Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out. You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play.
You can tell? Oh boy, you really can read my mind.
Of course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to apologize to your family, all right?
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Hey, Lenny?
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking for me? What's the situation?
So, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Please, you didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
Tá muito além de
Sure,
mim.
that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand, let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Wow, got it in one!
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Linny, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Angry? Why?
Porque ele é mágico também.
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show. But I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
Really? So what you're saying is, we might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? Wow, this has exclusive written all over it!
To be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
You're being far too modest, Linny. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say, I don't care much for the comparison.
Não foi muito
People
bom,
liken
né?
magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an important difference that these people overlook. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower, just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
It's gone!
That's the question. Where did it go? Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to check your clothes, there might...
A surprise? Let me see! It's right there! But how? You haven't moved this whole time!
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Linny, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to theft.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the preconceived notions you might have about magicians. Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality. It can be quite frustrating.
Ainda mais quando tu é fatuí, né?
Imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism? For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters. But you used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind...
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic. It sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to...
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. Please feel free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time. But let's hope if there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive...
Muito bem.
So, Lenny,
Liberamos a
that flower trick now?
Charlotte.
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
Yeah.
Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to know how it's done. You feel it too, right? So itchy.
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve it?
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun! Assistants are technically magicians too! Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done! Shall we go for it?
Excellent. Thank you for putting your trust in moi.
Moi.
The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the Weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal. But if he wasn't the Weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the Weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine. And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there. We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
Ah, ele voltou pro primeiro, ó. Interessante, interessante. Retornou pra minha missão principal. Que é o que me interessa mesmo. Só queria liberar a Charlotte. Bom. Vai que tivesse alguma coisa pra catar por aqui, né? Já que estamos aqui, vamos falar com ele. Mais um Jesus, eu comecei a tirar fotos de tudo e todos. Acredito que todos sabem, devem saber que é assim que os segredos são vazados. É senso comum. Royalty. O nome do cara é Royalty, o fiscal. Ok, tem que pagar o Royalty, ok. Ainda tem que lidar com esse gasto. Yawn. Yawn, que deve ser Royalty em chinês, provavelmente. Ah, eu confio no julgamento. Agora, se apresse. Por isso podemos aproveitar nossos fins de semana. Vou cuidar de outras coisas. Vamos nessa, garoto. Mova-se. Sim, senhor Royalty. E cobrar o Royalty depois. Muito bem. O que você tá fazendo? Oh, lá. Parece que você não é funcionário da mais um gestor. Normalmente estou ocupado com assuntos oficiais. Mas se quiser tirar qualquer dúvida, por favor, pergunte a Cornélia. Ela tá bem ali. Ela te dará uma cadeira e uma xícara de chá. Por favor, sente-se. E eu virei falar contigo assim que terminar. Qual é a pressa? Ah, verdade. Foi algo bem complicado. O escritório que eu trabalho recebeu um aviso de esboçar uma carta para os outros escritórios. O Teodoro, como funcionários, estão proibidos de trazer aparelhos fotográficos a mais um gestor. A menos que seja para o trabalho, para evitar vazamento de informações secretas. Faz sentido. Se não tivesse no aparelho fotográfico... Talvez alguém vá usar um aparelho fotográfico. Não é um segredo. Afinal de contas, é uma possibilidade e que todos estão cientes. Me sinto tonta. Ele tá falando politiquês. Pense nisso da seguinte maneira. Você está guardando um segredo, mas então certamente o segredo não pode ser revelado. Mas o fato de você estar guardando um segredo por si só já não... pode ser considerado um segredo. Afinal, até mesmo o fato de que você está guardando um segredo for considerado um segredo, você cairá no ciclo interminável de manter o segredo e de guardar segredos. Nossa. Essa frase é um ciclo sem fim. Não há um setor responsável. Senhor Semaine. Isso que eu deveria perguntar ao Sr. Gatinho. Gatinho, meu Deus do céu. O trabalho deles está relacionado a assuntos confidenciais, portanto deve ser os primeiros a serem informados. Mas o Sr. Royalty disse que eu deveria perguntar a Difor, pois ele é o responsável por todos os assuntos relacionados à equipe do Maison Gestion. Maison Gestion. Se tivesse uma nova regra que todos os funcionários do Maison Gestion não podem trazer aparelhos fragados para o trabalho, naturalmente seria o escritório dele que a aplicaria. Ah, isso é complicado, existem pessoas diferentes que vão usar por coisas diferentes. O que aconteceria se você não conseguisse se lembrar? Então, cada um de nós carrega um bloco de notas bem grosso, mas mesmo com as anotações eu não tenho certeza de quem deveríamos procurar agora. Eu acho que é o D4. Tem a mesma opinião que eu, mas esse senhor tem um temperamento feroz. Apesar de ser confiável em suas tarefas, ele sempre fala sem piedade. Mas ele precisa ser informado. Bem, vocês vão ver com seus próprios olhos, por favor, sigam-me. Boa, mas a gente não, só queria liberar aqui. Se bem que o cara tá a 3 metros. De forro. É só atravessar, vamos fazer. Yauni, deixe-me adivinhar. Más notícias. Senhor, você está correto. Não são notícias boas. Para ser preciso, são notícias secretas. Muito engraçado, Yauni. Qual é a notícia secreta? Ainda bem que ele explica sem ter que repetir tudo. Isso é verdade. Você se deve a Gatinho e sua equipe, todos os documentos do Maison Gestion devem ser revisados por eles. Eles decidem a classificação de segurança do documento e o carimbo. Parece um bom sistema, não é? Mas as pessoas responsáveis por revisar os documentos inventaram uma maneira verdadeiramente engenhosa de economizar tempo. Simplesmente carimbam secreto em todos os malditos documentos que passam por eles. Semana passada, Car 6 é ótimo, né? O carro 6, olha lá. Foi até a Ópera Epiclese para fazer um discurso e falou sobre as atuações recentes. Eu me lembro, não foi um discurso muito longo, muitas pessoas estavam lá. O texto do seu discurso até estava no jornal. Já que o discurso foi feito na frente de todo mundo já sabe, como algo que todos sabem pode ser um segredo. Mas não, mesmo assim, Gatinho ainda teve de classificá-lo como um segredo. Até parece. Ele classificou o manuscrito que foi lançado a público como segredo, mas não se importou com uma das versões anteriores. Garcix nunca escreve seu próprio discurso. O texto inteiro de cada esboço é escrito por ele ou para ele por outra pessoa. As únicas mudanças que ele fez para o discurso foi assinar seu nome e mudar alguns adjetivos irrelevantes. E todos aqueles manuscritos que ele editou, claro que estão na mesa de Garcix, ninguém se importa. Se o Gatinho realmente se importasse com a proteção de segredos, por que ele não classificaria esses como segredos também? Ah, qual é? Qual é? Muito boa. A equipe que fez a legenda desse jogo é muito boa. Eles só querem poupar tempo. Para Gatinho, a melhor forma de proteger segredos é tornar toda coisa trivial um pequeno segredo. Dessa forma, ninguém sabe qual segredo realmente precisa de proteção. Nem mesmo eles. Você quer esconder um copo d'água, que tal jogar ele dentro de um lago? Plano fantástico, o que possivelmente poderia dar errado? E se você quer se esconder um copo de fonta? Que tal transformar o lago inteiro num lago de fonta? Um lago de fonta? Quero nadar nele. Fonta é bem gostosa, né? Então. Momento. Essa questão tem a ver com funcionários. Por isso você veio a pessoa certa. Antes de oficialmente trabalharmos, temos que saber que estamos escondendo um copo d'água ou uma fonte. Mas primeiro, Você precisa deixar o gatinho avaliar a classificação de segurança. É como eu disse antes. Somos velhos colegas, não vou causar problemas para você. Nosso escritório irá apoiar a questão, auxiliar. Muito bem. Agora eu vou encontrar gatinho. Com isso vai afetar todo o pessoal. Muito bem. Ele foi embora. Um certo aviso, fale com o gatinho. Eunomia, faltou só economia, né? Nossa. Foi muito bem bolada essa. Imagina que eu te encontrei aqui, seu malandro. Seu gatinho, estava só procura. Tenho que deixar o senhor ciente de algo. O que foi? Eu estava terminando de ler o Pássaro a Vapor de hoje. A Missões não foi mencionado. Sim, é uma questão confidencial. Oh, agora isso sim é incomum. Alguém além de um jornalista que sabe me dizer se algo é confidencial ou não. Foi boa. A explicação da explicação, muito bem. Parece que o nosso de fora é um jornalista excepcionalmente diligente, quase como se tivesse invadido o meu escritório, exigindo para saber a classificação de segurança desse documento. Concordo completamente com ele, é uma questão que deve ser avaliada e classificada primeiro. Mas a questão de vazamentos é enorme e envolve todo o Missões. Somente meu escritório não é capaz de avaliar. Preciso ir em outros escritórios primeiros e permitir que eles façam essa avaliação. Quando todos estiverem familiarizados com assuntos, poderemos prosseguir. Por exemplo, Carsix. Mas essa ordem veio do Sr. Carsix. Então é ainda mais imperativo de que ele esteja ciente de como estamos lidando com isso. Vamos lá, cara. É hora de encontrarmos Royalty e então Carsix. Espere, Sr. Gatinho. E foi embora. Nossa, é muito burocrático. Este é um assunto confidencial, dessa forma ele cai sob a jurisdição do nosso departamento. Bem, nesse caso, no futuro, poderemos não informar para você os assuntos confidenciais que tratamos, mesmo se tratando de questões relacionadas com funcionários. Ei, isso são coisas completamente diferentes, para de tentar forçar a barra. Bem, certamente não cabe a nós decidir se são ou não a mesma coisa. Parece que eu estraguei tudo de novo. Eles estão discutindo. Viajante, que tal a gente sair daqui? Adultos brigando é meio assustador. Cavalheiros, cavalheiros, se acalmem. Vocês não precisam ficar tão irritados por causa de algo tão trivial. Concordo. Isso aqui não tem nada de trivial, Royalty. Sua importância que impacta o Missões e que eu não me atrevo a agir e decidir sozinho. Sim, é verdade. Não há nada de trivial sobre proteger nossos segredos. Eu não acho que há ninguém mais adequado em todo o Missões para lidar com essa questão do que você. Por favor, relaxem. Por que vocês precisam discutir quem está no comando? Da forma que estou vendo, ninguém precisa ser a principal pessoa responsável. Vocês nem mesmo precisam coordenar. Não sei se consigo entender o que quer dizer, Royalty. Não estou conseguindo acompanhar você, Royalty. Vocês dois são cavaleiros com muita experiência e sabem quando devem lidar com algo complicado. Primeiro, devemos dividir em coisas simples. A responsabilidade de prevenir as pessoas de usarem segredos vazados sobre aparelhos fotográficos deveria, por lógica, cair no gatinho. Mas não precisa de mais nada. Só continuem pegando quem está vazando, assim como antes. Ou seja, não mudou nada. Muito bom. Nossa, é muito retrato político do nosso país de maneira geral. Quanto a informar todo mundo sobre a política de aparelhos fotográficos não pode ser levados ao Missões. Essa tarefa difícil deve cair nas mãos de for. Ninguém mais no Missões pode esclarecer a nova política aos funcionários. Não temos como garantir o seu cumprimento. Ninguém nos escuta. Ou seja, cada um faz o que quer e faz um monte de regra e é isso, né? Você não precisa se preocupar com isso. Deixe o cumprimento nas mãos do gatinho. O que você tem que fazer, o que você precisa fazer não é notificar, mas propor. Quanto maior você imprimir a proposta, melhor. Coloque ela na entrada e garanta que o caso do último vazamento de aparelho fotográfico que seja impresso abaixo dela. Isso deve ser suficiente. Isso parece a mesma coisa de antes. Eu não estou entendendo, Sr. Hot. Desse jeito... Eu concordo com essa proposta. Excelente. Ela está clara. Não tem que fazer nada, né? O quê? Proposta? Isso vai ser fácil. Então chegamos a um acordo. Depois que Yauni reescrever o rascunho, eu levarei para vocês darem uma olhada. Agora vamos voltar ao nosso trabalho. Sinto muito, Sr. Royal. Eu estraguei tudo dessa vez. Não se culpe, Yauni. Não é sua culpa. Pelo menos não completamente. Por que eles subitamente aceitaram essa ideia? Não sei, não faço ideia mesmo. Isso mesmo, porque eles pararam de discutir do nada. Eles estavam com cara de que iam começar uma briga. Mas isso é porque vocês não sabem o que aqueles dois realmente se importam. Vocês não acham que eles simplesmente não queriam trabalho extra? Claro que não, eles simplesmente não queriam outros escritórios envolvidos com seu trabalho, especialmente quando eles seriam responsáveis. Se vocês conseguirem entender isso, é fácil remover a fonte do seu desconforto. Assim eles estarão bem dispostos a fazer o trabalho. Mas a sua proposta, eles ainda têm de ser os responsáveis por elas. Gatinho e de força são burocratas experientes, e eles estão cientes de uma verdade. Em uma organização tão grande como Maison Gestion, todos têm que assumir alguma responsabilidade. Essa é a única forma em que é possível garantir que tudo continue a funcionar. Você pode negociar o tamanho da responsabilidade, mas todos devem fazer parte dela. Se alguém se recusar, bem, é melhor rezarem para nunca se depararem com problemas. Não pense muito nisso, Yauni. Você vai entender tudo isso um dia. Agora é importante reescrever a proposta e trazer ela para mim, entendeu? Sim, Sr. Royalt. Royalt sai apressadamente. Todo mundo sai, né? Vou precisar virar a noite de novo. Acho que é melhor ir comprar um café. Você vira a noite sempre? Não é sempre, mas... Pode-se dizer que já é um costume. Mas não importa como. O que importa é que eu tenho que terminar o trabalho. Às vezes me pergunto se o trabalho que eu faço realmente significa alguma coisa. Passo o dia todo datilografando, velho. Escrevendo documentos, jogando conversa fora, levando mensagem de um canto para outro. Viajante, você é uma observadora atenciosa. Qual é a sua opinião? Vou precisar pensar mais um pouco. Tudo bem. Observe por mais um tempo, assim você vai poder me dar uma resposta. Se você estiver interessado, podemos encontrar amanhã para conversar. Eu sou um fiscal, já me perdi no mar de trabalhos. Talvez com você, para quem não condição de observadora objetiva, possa me dizer se esse trabalho serve de alguma coisa. Missão concluída. Já tô aqui mesmo, né? 8 da manhã. Nossa, encaixei certinho as 8. Apareceu um negócio na tela, eu nem sei. Ele está ocupado concluindo a missão Forja Semi-Automático. Eu não posso falar com ele. Nossa, as missões estão todas... Ficou tanta coisa acumulada aqui, cara. Forja Semi-Automática. Enfim. Vamos continuar.
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating. It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person.
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Já enrolou ele. Ela é papuda, cara. Lady Farina.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
Olha quem é.
I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
Arlequina. Serva. Número 4.
Lady Farina?
E que ela tem um X no lugar dos olhos.
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of Child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk.
Personagem bem desenhado.
As you surmised, understanding
Mesmo com
child's
esses olhos
situation is indeed
esquisitos.
one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
E aí que a gente entra.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, the details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to...
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright!
É um plot de filme, velho.
Task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Merope's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Com certeza.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
All right!
É tomar banho e comer.
Trumped up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat...
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Eu até imagino de onde é que veio esse bolo, né, cara?
Oh, no need to thank me for it.
Tudo bem. Ai, ai. Pô.
Careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meropide. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the...
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh, but now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable, almost as offensive as committing theft.
serious? Sorry, Paimon.
Um dia você achou que não era nada.
In that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Mirapede, would you be willing...
About that.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the... He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's... On top of that, the Fortress of Mirapede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like... Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boat.
You make it sound easy, but...
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is...
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do...
Tipo, foi rápido assim pra mudar de ideia, né?
Settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Faliu a Charlotte.
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan.
Vambora. Teleporte mais próximo. A musiquinha é muito boa. As músicas do Genshin são muito boas de maneira geral.
Wait, Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she? Let's move out. Everyone hold hands. Allow me. Oz, reveal.
Shine down!
Tchauin. Muito bem, é a vila deles. Documentários com K, né, velho? É do Mortal Kombat esses documentários aí. Muito bem. Dá uns tirinhos aí. Não aqui. Uau. É, não foi dessa vez. Deixa eu fazer uma coisa aqui. Ó. 20 dias pela frente. Cara, eu vou comprar esse daqui. Porque esse aqui eu sei que eu vou fazer os tiros, tem muito tiro. Olha lá. 19. Tá bom. Vamos ver. É. Pelo menos um personagemzinho pra contar a história, né? Nada. Caramba.
All the world holds
Nenhuma Tite pra contar a história.
constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
É verdade. Já devia imaginar. Lá em cima. Será que é o outro? Ah, pegou igual. Ia tentar escalar.
All right, Nervalek, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that...
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would...
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entry.
Legal o aviso. Pra garantir que a gente não vai misturar as coisas. Não, a gente tá na missão principal primeiro, depois a gente faz as secundárias. A gente não vai fugir no turno dela e a gente tá dando fuga nesse exato momento. Falta muito aqui. Falta muito. Talvez fosse prudente eu colocar a Kirara. É muito raro a gente ver um corte seco no Genshin. Os caras são muito atenciosos com isso.
Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Eles são extremamente atenciosos para não acontecer esse tipo de corte. Espero que seja suficiente. Acho que dá. Dá pra ver minha casa daqui. Alto, né?
Yep.
Nossa, ali é o deserto só. Por lógica, Azuma seria pra lá. Nem dá pra ver daqui. A casa de Jade. Eu acho que lá no fundo, bem lá no fundo. Será que ali é a montanha mesmo? Se for, lá é Mondstadt. Quase dá pra ver daqui. Dá pra ver o salto do vento daqui. Já vi. Eu nunca tinha caído na água com ela. Ah, eu sei quem é a pessoa certa pra fazer esse trabalho. E não é a Kirara.
Something's come up?
Ah, alguma coisa aconteceu sim. Preciso de uma ajuda aqui.
Don't blink!
Nunca falha. Impressionante. Opa. Não. Aí. Bora. Tá meio empoeirado, né? Vambora, Cutting.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Eu acho engraçado que ela... A gente já quase foi preso em Mondstadt do começo. Em Liyue a gente foi perseguido porque desconfiaram que a gente tinha matado o chefão. E depois... em Inazuma a própria Shogun foi atrás da gente. O histórico dele é de ser acusado injustamente.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Tem ponto.
Oh, she's got a point.
É. She got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep. I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the traveler and...
That would be us!
Presente.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with... eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence... 45 days?
Huh? Wait!
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Foto do documento. 3x4, vai lá. Muito bom, muito bom.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right?
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon, and this is...
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move.
Save it. Guarda pra ti aí. Nossa, uma trava. Vamos de barquinho. Nossa, os caras deram o trabalho de fazer isso aqui, velho. Impressionante. Não que seja um problema, já que elas conseguem respirar embaixo d'água em Fontaine.
Are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we... Did Paimon already...
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used...
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness, and this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait.
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Ó, já tem teleporte. Gostei da música. Nossa.
light!
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Pensando em como fugir já. Caramba, que fundo. Que escuro também. Nem um baúzinho pra contar a história. Caramba.
So this is the actual entrance to the fortress of Meribed? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to... If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but...
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, what?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on...
Pegar pela força.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many Gardermechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardermechs aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardermechs come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace! Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the fortress of Meribed had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sun.
My profuse apologies. I just got some...
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. Ah, I see. In that case, I regret to announce that Deacon here has just missed the bet.
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Your Grace. I once hoped... I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with His Grace. Losing out on such a big opportunity because I...
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. There'll be more opportunity. Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Arrependeu a morte.
Follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meribed. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy... No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's...
Bora com ele. Esse contrato de vida é muito chato, velho. A Cutting já tá em casa, né, cara? Tornou chefe. Aqui não tem nada. Tem algo a mais ali. Muito bem. Breve momento do grande loading. Longe. Não tem nada por enquanto. Ah, ele usa cupons. Muito bom. Faz todo sentido, né? 30 cupons. Branco. Muito bem. Refeição social porque eu não posso pagar.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities, and being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost it?
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
Wesley Crew. Aqui a comida.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with their daily work. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, Traveler? Interested?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you set this place up?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what—
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to man—
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for every—
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Ah, pode escalar aqui? E pode. Por enquanto vamos pegar o elevador. Porque ele tá subindo mesmo.
In adventuring, as in business.
1000, 2500, 2000.
Always have to hold the line. Yeah.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost...
Sorry, forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it...
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Huh?
Oh!
No.
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is...
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
O que ele tá fazendo aqui, velho? Pelo menos tá explicado por que o Child sumiu, né? Hidro. Tá, já sabemos que é um personagem que a gente vai poder tentar ganhar depois, né? Certeza.
What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sigewin.
Oh, then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewin here is the Fortress of Merapede's head nurse.
Hello?
Uma healer Hidro.
They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join.
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the detail. I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
You give, you receive.
Valeu a pena.
What do you think of the food? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions.
Poção do Baizu na testa.
Very good.
Muito bom.
Isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are rich? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that... I knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would... Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervilette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so hard all the time.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewin.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him,
News is good news.
to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to...
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch. Monsieur Nervillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nervillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Tudo bem.
Are you finished eating? Then I recommend... Perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges? Sorry, you'll have to use credit coupons like everyone else.
Now that I've gotten a good look at you two, I think you're very cute. After all, Heavy is the head that wears the cutesy crown. I guess I just want to say, just take care of yourself and don't get hurt.
Quadro de aviso. Pancrácio é um esporte saudável. Se você gosta de participar de pancrácio, pegue emprestado um ringue de pancrácio ou procure alguém para um treino amistoso. Por favor, envie suas dúvidas para Rosimov no ringue do pancrácio. De acordo com as regras do refeitório cupom, cada pessoa pode pegar apenas uma refeição social por dia. Mantenha ordem e fique na fila enquanto pega a sua refeição social. Aqueles que violarem as regras vão morrer de fome. Isso aí. Vambora. Pera só ali, meu filho. Vambora. Eita, tô indo pra baixo. Aqui é o ringue. Outra coisa pra se ver.
Time to show me what you got.
Super respeito. Sobre o pancrácio. É um esporte muito saudável. Muito bem, peguei o elevador errado. Ah, se bem que era só usar o teleporte, né? Vixe. Não. Tá certo. Tem aqui. Tá.
Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, we are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake. But we're actually here to help. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things? Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny." Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up." And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation. You mean... Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too! Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so, we can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now. Hey, you're finally awake!
Nossa! Que voltada foi essa?
Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them every— Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon would—
Hey, lazy bones! What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve—
sorry!
A música é muito boa. Não dá pra ir pela água, com certeza. Vou pegar o elevador que desce.
You must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking!
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of... Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fit. Here, take this. Bring me the processed widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Durante o processo de modelagem, você precisa colocar os componentes não processados na máquina, selecionar a dificuldade de processamento, então iniciar o desafio. Quando algumas partes ficarem presas de rotação, você precisa atacar a parte giratória para restaurar a função. Quando a base da máquina brilhar, você precisa pular para completar o processo de modelagem. Ao terminar de jogar, você precisa coletar o componente processado. Parece fácil.
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the... So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
This one is tolerable. Though since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now. Ugh. Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cap, he probably just finished up his work too. He should be...
Ok. Eu não posso continuar aqui? Não. Que pena.
Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Yay.
As far as treasure is concerned.
especial para ser usado durante a investigação. Apenas usá-lo para seu propósito. Pertence a ninguém. Agora é nossa. Muito estranho.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Hey, over here. Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little... The only thing we're worried about...
Sorry. Come over here.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Now hurry up and tell us. How did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible...
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity...
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the...
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See?
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meripede and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
Meio tarde agora.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation?
Muito
The
isso.
relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up?
É
Even though
verdade.
we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meripede. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
É.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the fortress of Meripede has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating— Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's stuck.
Mais pra baixo ainda. Tudo bem.
wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough. Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular but life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being—
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place. I like your attitude. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble. But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter—
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that!
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of—
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules?
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death.
De graça.
Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk. Moreover, you're new fish. Freshly caught. And completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything? Before you— I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me V-Doc. But
Valeu.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. But, like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place. We were so busy talking we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while—
Bem, aqui termina a minha live também.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn... Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the... Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation.
Muito bem. Dá pra avançar um bom pedaço, olha. Muito bom.
Are you awake, Traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night? Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream? Oh, Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons. What's the plan for today? Let's go! It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
Muito bem. Vocês chegam na área de produção. Cara, foi rápido isso. Caramba.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. Remember to give me the widget once you've...
É. Mas, por enquanto... Objetivo da fase.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Tá, vamos fechar esse.
Shifts, it seems we're really getting...
Hey there, fellow shiftmates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and...
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace this is...
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief. Hey, not so loud.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened if...
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, if you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what?
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
What the? How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never...
Wait, are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try? Alright. What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting! Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now. What would you like to do this afternoon? But Paimon really hopes the foreman will be in a better mood.
Legal que ele tá dando teleporte direto pro lugar, né? Não precisa ficar caminhando 300 km. Pelo menos isso.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go.
Show. Nossa, tem até uma conquista que eu fiz aqui. Tudo bem. E aqui é nós vai. Muito bem, fechamos o 3º dia do Genshin. Começando a retomar a história do jogo. Vamos parar na prisão agora. Vamos ver como é que vai ser adiante. Até chegar na 4.3. Deve estar chegando logo, né? Por sinal. Então tá aí. Um abração, até a próxima, valeu. Fui.